Hello to all of you. Today I'll be attempting to do something with those three rocks you can see in the picture. Two of those are previously rejected by myself, pieces of Thunderek from New Church or Nowy Kościół from Poland. It's a very historical location. And those were collected by myself years and years ago, and we've cut and polished quite a few of those. I found those in my garden and thought, you know what, I'll give them a go. This is a human-made erratic. I found it in a glacier Teal gravel mine. However, that was where they dumped parts of some railway gravel, the gravel they use for lane railways. There was this piece of jasper over there, and although it looks like nothing at the moment, I have a good feeling about it. It's very silicified, it looks very sort of agaty, very stripy. So we'll give it a go. I will be working that on my Taiso today. We'll get probably one or both sided flat faces on this one, obviously flat face polishes on those. Unless I cannot get them flat, then I'll try to do a lens polish a little bit, see what exposes them best. And I'll show you how we get on. Maybe I'll introduce you a little bit to parts of my process, just so you get an idea how to polish and work on rocks on total budget. Because as I said, the machinery I'm using is well below £100, €100 or $100, whichever you look at it. And let's see what we can get out of those. I've ground down the faces on the three rocks, and it looks like we're going to have 2 out of 3. This one, although it has reasonably decent agate inside, is cracked, and as I was grinding it kept on blowing, and I think, well, the gash will stay. I still might throw it on a wheel just in the meantime, see if we can get anything out of it, but I'm not hoping for much. I think it will go. This one actually came out quite okay. There is a little bit of a agate picture. I know you cannot see much at the moment. It's only been ground down on the tile, so it will become a bit more apparent. And the jasper, I think, well, there is something a little bit special. Really beautiful jasper. I don't know, but Jesus, I would love to have a bigger piece of that. It's just super fantastic. Anyway, I'll give it a little polish and we'll show you later what we got. So now I've taken a little break and just to inspect what we've done so far. I've gone through 50, 100, 200 and 500 grids with those. Whereas I'm ready to move on with those little Thundereks to polishing stages. They are fairly small. I've still decided to do this one, although it has this gash. The picture is still quite nice. The banding is interesting. You'll see how it pops when it's polished. Whereas with this jasper, which I still find really nice, I still need to sit down and do a little bit more grinding. I'll go on to 800 grit now just with that, because there are still some little scratches visible. I am picking up a little bit more cracks in this rock as well. Natural cracks that were in it, and obviously the flatter the surface, the more polished it becomes, the more apparent they are, but still I love the structure of this rock. Now, a bonus piece that was just lying on my bench for ages and ages, it's the pyretized wood from Isle of Sheppey with Teredo back borings. I just kind of threw it on wheels because I had it. Yeah, and I think that's fairly soft. I think I might go, well, I'll give it a little bit go on 800 as well, and then move to 1500. So next time I'll show you those rocks, they'll be shining. They'll be really nice and shiny, and you'll be able to see what's inside. So that's that for now. Catch up in a sec. Right, it's time to look at finished product, finished results. So this is the first little Thunderek, and I think it was worth rescuing from the garden waste pile. As I said, we've collected those, I think, in the late 90s, early 2000s in Poland. I've kept a few better specimens, but actually I haven't polished that many of them, so that was a nice experience. This is the second one, which, again, massive shame in blue. I don't know if you can see the color over here, but it has a little band of amethyst on the outside, and it would have been really rather nice had it not been so cracked. Little eyes going, and well, still polished. It's still sort of, maybe a little kid or someone will get it for free, and it will start on their journey. Now, the Teredo wood. This material is really difficult from lapidary side of things, because you're dealing with pyretized wood. I don't know if, again, you would be able to see and pick up the metallic shine of the pyrite in it. Obviously you have calcified teredo borings, and in between you have pyritized wood and mudstone, so altogether really difficult material to finish, but this stuff is really rather spectacular under UV. I'm not sure whether I would be able to obstruct the sun enough to show you anything. It's rather bright today, but you will just pick up bits and pieces. I'll probably put on a little short with that, but you can see that all this calcite is really nicely reactive, and you have this orbicular sort of effect over there as well as the layers were deposited. So that's very nice. And lastly, with the piece that I really love the most is this jasper. Look at that. I mean, seriously, it is beautiful jasper. I can't get over it. Slightly duller polish on the more rhyolitic things are less silicified. This mirror is absolutely stunning. I'm struggling with the light over here a little bit. Now I've rounded it over here a little bit just to see if it will show anything too spectacular. Not that great. And this is the other side. Really, pinks, reds, yellows, blacks, incredible color, really lovely pattern. I don't know which quarry it's coming from. It's a great mystery. I'm glad I found this little piece, and I'd really love to have a bigger piece of that. But that concludes today's lapidary adventure. As you can see, we've taken sort of a few dull rocks and made them look rather nice. So I hope you enjoyed this one. If you can, please subscribe, please like the video if you liked it. If you don't dislike the video, comment, whatever you want to do. We live in democracy still, hopefully for the next few years. So enjoy yourself until the next time.